My brother, thinking he's a cyborg, creates tension in the house.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I wonder why it creates tension in the house when you have a black Wally patrolling the hallways like it's RoboCop. Like, this man watched Chappie once and decided he's gonna start pissing out motor oil and eat car scraps like a 3/4 gourmet.
I ain't desperate, got a death wish, wake up every morning, got a Zanny and her lettuce.
Okay, welcome back, boys, to another video on my channel, which is drier than an African child's water bottle. You know, come to think of it, your boy needs to start swiping some daily vibe checks. How are y'all doing on this beautiful day? Okay, or just don't answer me. No, I'm not gonna sit there and ask a question and stare into your soul for 20 seconds like it's a Door episode. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? As I shot out the womb harder than a bullet coming from Tyrone's Glock, I used to binge watch Door like it was a Netflix original series. Okay, where am I going with this? You guys remember when Dora would ask something, and then directly after she asked something, she would stare into your eyes and burn down your hopes and dreams right in front of you for a whole ass minute. Like, Dora can honestly be classified as a horror movie, because that shit still messes me up to this day. Got chronic PTSD like a Vietnam vet from her vicious glares. Do you guys see the two ladies hugging? Oh, you blind bitch. But anyways, I hope y'all are having a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Just kidding, I love you guys. Okay, I was scrolling through the Iranian war zone as my YouTube recommendations, right? And I realized that it's been a while since I made a video on the legend himself, Philippi McGrawlawala III. So I figured I would have a good old yeehaw with Phil McGraw one more time because it felt like ages since I stared at that beautiful mustache of his. Dr. Phil is always looking ripe as ever with his signature fade. His hairline faded so much that you can't even see it. That's how you know he pulls every bad bitch. Anyways, I was scrolling through his channel and I found a video that was posted pretty recently where apparently a black Terminator has a full-out mental breakdown on national television. Teen says brother who claims to be a cyborg might be at his tipping point. You know, that doesn't sound scary at all. A man who already claims that his dick looks like an aluminum tin can said that he's on his quote-unquote tipping point. Programming is going to switch to assault mode at any minute. Dr. Phil doesn't act fast, the face of humanity will be wiped off the earth. You know, it's crazy. Some people come out gay, some people come out trans, and this dude is coming out as a whole-ass robot.
My brother, thinking he's a cyborg, creates tension in the house.
I'm making something. Would you like something to
No.
eat? Okay.
We have water.
My mom and my brother are like constantly arguing because all he does is spend time in his room.
Oh, damn, I must be a cyborg too, because if we're gonna be honest here, I do the same thing. I practically live in this holding cell. Nah, but not only is this man a whole-ass robot, he's a waterproof whole-ass robot. Because this man runs on water, so he must be eco-friendly.
When Orn first told me he was a cyborg, I thought he was joking. I think that something is wrong with him. I feel like Orn has a valid message, but the way he goes about it is kind of off.
What is he doing? Try to recharge his battery? Man came with his own personal charger. Walks around with a laptop and a cord plugged in his ass like a disabled grandma on life support.
I think something maybe happened in college that could have triggered the reason why he believes he's a cyborg.
You know, honestly, I can solve everything wrong with this video with one single word. Drugs. Truth be told, I really feel bad for this man. Like, I feel like he just had a horrible LSD trip in college, and he just ain't talking about it. He's been on the worst trip imaginable for the past few years and doesn't believe anything is real, even himself.
He was always pretty quirky, but I feel like it's been taken to the extreme with the robotic stuff.
Is he trying to become an AI Michael Jackson? Look how fast he twisted on that. Okay, I'm never gonna do that again. He's gonna start moonwalking here in a second, though.
He used to be fun and energetic because we would always go out to the beach, and now there's no time for that, I guess.
Oh my god, just look at his face. There's not even a hint of an expression in there. This man's personality is the equivalent to a stale piece of bread. There's just nothing there. It's a piece of untouched wheat that nobody wants. You guys hear that? This guy's life is so depressing, I just yawn talking about it.
Orn has told me that he went to the future in 2050 and he's seen everything. Orn said he has seen the end of the world and that technology has taken over.
You know, honestly, I feel her pain. Like, imagine one day your brother just slowly struts into your room and says, Hello, I am Baymax, your personal healthcare companion. Sound and act. Like, I mean, tell me you wouldn't be pissed off, but then again, at the same time, you can have it be your slave. Your brother can be a walking Roomba, literally be a life-size Google Home. Alexa, play 1,000 Miles Freestyle by Cupcake.
Okay, playing Shake That Ass by Cupcake.
Hey, alright, pause that real quick. My cousin trying to seduct me.
Pause and shake that ass.
Okay, we good. Resume.
I usually walk away when he says stuff like that because it usually upsets me and frustrates me sometimes. I'm surprised my mom has been this patient.
Why don't you get a couple of these water bottles in a bag, take them outside for the recycling?
Tomorrow.
Why don't you do that now?
We're busy.
You're not busy. If you want to save the world, you should recycle.
Damn, his mom just roasted the hell out of him. I didn't even see that one coming from a mile away. I'm sure your son has a recycling department built into his system somewhere. This man is a human garbage disposal. You just drop something in his throat and just blends it up into a fruit smoothie like a ninja blender.
I feel like I expected him to get a job since he went to a good college. No one has really expected him to want to become a rapper.
Excuse me, bitch!
So, not only does he think he's a cyborg, he also wants to become a rapper? Well, I guess if you think you have a bad life, at least you're not as low as this man over here. What is his rap name? Optimus Slime? Little Gunatron 3000 just dropped his new hit single, Bustin' Lug Nuts. This is the last thing I was expecting for this man to be, is a rapper. He's talking about saving the world, but yet here he is making emotionless freestyles to beats made by a 5-year-old in GarageBand.
Much less a cyborg. I feel like my brother might be at his tipping point because I've never seen it get this bad. He doesn't eat, he doesn't interact with anyone anymore, and it's starting to worry me. I feel disconnected from Warren. I want to be closer like how we were before.
This man, machine, has to be trolling. This is the greatest joke I've ever seen in my whole entire life. This man is not breaking his character, and honestly, I gotta respect that if that's the case. Like, normally when I troll with somebody, I break my character, like, very easily and quickly. But this man deserves an Oscar nominee and a Nobel Peace Prize, because he's been doing this for years like it's nothing. If you guys want to really test if he's a robot, just cut him and see if he bleeds out diesel oil, because I'm really starting to smell straight out cap.
I miss my brother Oren, and I want him back.
You say you miss your brother. What do you miss?
We would laugh a lot. We would hang out with my other sister, and I just feel like it's been such a long time since I've had that, and like I don't really feel cherished. You know, to have a sister.
He doesn't cherish his family.
Yeah.
It's like we're not important to him.
Aunt Jemima's really spitting facts right now, but if I was this mother, I would disown that child at this point. Like, unless my son started flying or become a robotic or rolled a sweatshirt, then I would have kicked him to the curb. Because there's absolutely no hope for this man in the future that he claims he sees.
Do you miss your sister? Do you miss spending time with her?
We live in the same house.
I mean, he's not wrong, though. Okay, Otis, or Oro, or, okay, whatever his name is. Do you miss your sister?
We live in the same house. What the flying fuck are you smoking, Dr. Phil?
I hate to say it, but I'm slowly starting to like this dude, and he has literally no personality whatsoever. Never knew Walmart Chris Rock would be so edgy to the point that it's actually kind of funny. It's like an alternative ending to Everybody Hates Chris.
Now answer my question.
We were all flown out to Los Angeles together. We went to the Santa Monica Pier yesterday. That can be rekindled.
But that was the first time in months where we've actually spent time together.
Usually,
Did you enjoy the time you spent with her?
It was pleasant, yeah.
Man probably journalizes every step he takes. He probably has like sonar vision and can see through walls and shit. He speaks binary code.
Do you think that your mother enables him?
She is a really nice person, and so I feel like she's really patient. But I wouldn't call her an enabler because I've seen her like try to kick him out, and like I feel like it's also my responsibility that he's still not doing what he needs to do because I was, I made her feel like for like wanting to kick him out. So.
I mean, no one is blaming you. I'm not saying I bring the life to the party or anything, but at least I have somewhat of a personality. This man is just talking to a brick wall. Like, I never thought depression would hit you so hard that I would rather watch grass grow than hear you speak.
Well, I feel like we're all guilty.
But she tells him to get a job, but she doesn't enforce it. She pays for everything, rent, food. I mean, you pick up all the bills, right?
She just got exposed. See, that's the one thing I never understand. All these helpless people go on Dr. Phil just to embarrass themselves to the entire world. Everyone goes on there and blames each other for their own problems that they caused. Also, isn't it me or does she look like the cinnamon dude from Applejack?
Yes.
You support him because you've never been close and there's been difficulties in the relationship.
Yes.
So you're kind of parenting out of guilt and fear.
That is true.
Why were you strained in the past?
I was married to his father, and then that relationship ended, and I remarried with Samantha's dad, and Oren had a very difficult time with that transition. He went to live with his grandparents for a while. And it was difficult on me because I wanted him home, but he just couldn't deal with the new family and new husband and so forth.
Listen, I know that I played that clip for a long time, but doesn't Oren low-key look like those insects from Terraformers? Okay, I'm going to stop. Alright, well, I'm going to cut it off there. I hope you guys enjoy me roasting another dysfunctional family. It wouldn't be the first time. I think this man has a few malfunctions in his brain that he needs to get fixed. Maybe he's just a prototype. Okay, I'm for real going to stop. I need to stop. Well, it looks like Cyborg from Teen Titans have really let himself go, and it's honestly a shame seeing my favorite childhood hero become a depressed sack of scrap metal. But for real, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to slap a like on this video before your dad slaps you. Subscribe if you hit my vibe, and follow my Twitter link down below. Alright, Autobots, I'm a roll out.
But I love it when they jealous. I ain't desperate, got a death wish. Shawty wake up every morning, got a Zanny and her lettuce for breakfast. Now I gotta flex this, I don't need no hope, but I love it when they jealous. While they talking, the world keep revolving. Now we popping, pop up in the city in a